Welcome to Spinmas Week 2. My name is Alina and today we have a 30-minute all climbing ride. This class is also going to be part 1 of a get to know me ride. I will be asking you to get some facts about me and comment them down below in the comments. And then in next week's class, I'll be answering all the questions. So hopefully you'll get to know a little bit more about me, your trainer. So as for the class, it's going to be climbing. I'm going to be coaching resistance on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being extremely light and 10 being extremely heavy. In our climbs, which is pretty much this whole class, we will be going heavy and using a strong gear. Finally, I would like to preface this class by letting you know that in my opinion, the music in this class is phenomenal. So I really want you to key into the music and use it as a performance enhancer. We have 14 days left until Christmas. This is Spinmas Week 2, and we have 21 days left in 2021. How crazy is that? With all that being said, grab a water bottle and a sweat towel and let's get going. All right, team, take one shoulder roll to the back, brace your core and tilt from the hip. Hands right in front, find 95 RPM, and find a nice light resistance of 3 out of 10 to bring you in control of the bike. So 95 RPM. This is the fastest we are going to be going in the entire class. A great speed to warm up the legs and lift the heart rate. This warm-up is a progressive warm-up in terms of gear. We are holding the RPM constant, and we are going to be adding gears to wake up the legs. So with that being said, let's bring it to a 4 out of 10. Throughout the class, whenever I say to add a gear, it is up to you to make the change you feel. And of course, gear changes are totally optional if you are already on a challenging resistance. So, my first question for you. What do you think my age is? How old do you think I am? I'll be answering all the questions next week in next week's class. I think it'll be interesting. Reach down. Give me a bit more gear. 5 out of 10. This is usually what we like to think of as our racing resistance. And let's take our hands wide. Push down through the forefoot. Pull up through the heel. When you're ready, we are going to add a 6. We're on a moderate gear now. Hard to keep this pace, and the breathing rate is definitely up. That's what we want here on Ride with Alina. All right, so in just a moment, we are going to take it up to a stand climb position. Hands to the ends of the handlebars, but up off the seat. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Just to the end of the track. Just to warm it up. Control. And slow. Take a seat. Catch your breath. And let's find 63 RPM. Resistance 7, add a gear. Oh, this song. This is my favorite track in all of Spinmas, really. In all the classes that I've taught, I think. Anyway, so hands in front, base climbing, 7 out of 10, slow, 63. We have an endurance block. We're going to be sitting, we're going to be standing, we're going to be doing it all in this track. Right here is the beginning of the real workout, the real work. So let's set our minds and focus on what's ahead. Add a bit more. Next up, add resistance, 8 out of 10, and we're gonna hop up out of the saddle. Stand climb. Throw it on. Give me gears, heavy, bring it up. Side to side. Butt is back, chest is proud. Hands are on the ends of the handlebars. Using the core to control the movement. Perfect climbing technique comes first. Next up, we're changing our position. Stand attack. Hands a little bit further back. Position 2, hips forward. Knees to the handlebars. Shoulders in line with hips. That's it. The intensity, straight out of the gate. Hold it right there. You can take the edge off or leave the gear where it is. Take a seat. Power climb. That's it. Large circles in the legs. Pushing through the heels to engage the glutes. My second question for you today. When do you think I participated in my first ever spin class? As a participant. That will be an interesting one to answer. I'm looking forward to seeing what you think. All right, back into the work mentality. We're hopping up and out again. Make sure you have your 8 out of 10 on. Strong, heavy climb resistance. 3, 2, up and out. We're only up for 30 seconds here. So get on the beat. 15 second, stand climb. 15 seconds, stand attack. Hands further back, hips forward. Recruit the quads. Woo! Trying to keep the body still in this movement. 5, 4, 3, take a seat. Hold on to it, team. Halfway through the endurance block. Keep those hands wide. Stay in the work. So using this endurance block to really ensure the body is working, the body is warm. Because the next track is going to be interval climbs. But don't even worry about that yet. We still get to stand climb 2 more times. 30 seconds stand climb ahead. 30 seconds stand attack. Tacked onto the back of the climb. 8 out of 10. Maybe an 8.5. We like to make it heavy here on Ride with Alina. We like to make it difficult. We're here for the challenge. Put it on. Stand it up. Listen to that beat. If you want it, reach down, give me a gear. Positive energy. Positive thoughts. Hips forward, stand attack. Light grip in the handlebars. Recruiting the front of the legs. Great way to change it up. 15 more seconds, hold on to it. Try closing your eyes. Listen to those birds. We truly are on a journey to the top of a very steep mountain. Take a seat. Hold gear. 60 second seated climb. 30 second. We stand. Climb for 15. And we stand attack for another 15. And we're out of the endurance block. Don't give up on the beat. Breathe. Now we should be on the edge with the resistance. If you can take one more little turn, I advise you to take it right now. This is the time. A little bit more, and bring it up. Serious work in face on. Stepping closer to the holidays. Shift the weight forward. Attack. Legs are burning up. I feel it too. Heart rate up here. 5, 4, 3, 2, take a seat. All right. 63, stay on it. Reduce slightly. 7 out of 10. Resistance. All right. When you're ready, pop it up and out for control. In this track, we have our active recoveries standing on a gear 7. And the interval work is seated, alternating between 30 and 60 seconds, 4 blocks total. 30-60, 30-60. All right, team. Add your 8 out of 10. Heavy, climbing through mud, that gear, and take a seat, hands wide. Seated climb. Technique here, hands wide, light grip. Butt is back. Slightly lean forward, pointing the toes down, and adding a gear if you want the challenge. So even if you take a few of the gear changes, that is more than enough to feel the burn. Take off the edge and stand up. Active recovery here. Like here, that supports the body weight, where we feel in control of the bike, but we can breathe. I want you to imagine we are climbing up a steep incline for this entire class. Pedal stroke by pedal stroke, getting closer to the top. Beautiful song, beautiful sweat. We're gonna take a seat for 60 seconds, 6-0. Add an 8, and take a seat. Now you may be thinking, how am I supposed to hold this for 60 full seconds? My answer for you is just listen to my voice and follow the beat of the music. And in no time, we will be on the other side. We're holding a bit longer. Make it quiet. One team traveling to the top of the mountain together. 15. After this effort, we have a 15-second recovery. We're gonna stand and we're gonna roll. So let's get there. Stick with it. On that beat. Ready for the stand roll? And roll it out. Stretch out those calves. Let the heart rate cool. 2 intervals down. 2 to go. Reduce your gear slightly. 7 out of 10. And find the rhythm. Wipe off any sweat if needed. Chest proud. Core braced. We're set here. Up ahead. We have that 30-second block. Now, in intervals, the key to intensity is to really feel the difference between the active recovery and the work. Create that contrast with the gear. So we're light and moderate here, and then we go really heavy when we sit. Take a seat. 8 out of 10, maybe 9. Crank it out. On that rhythm. Using the core to make sure we're not moving side to side. Nice and centered. Game face on. Slight reduction. 7 out of 10. Hop up and out. Team. Spinmas, week 2 out of 5. We're on this journey together. Hop ahead. 60-second seated climb. This one's gonna be intense. We're gonna go there. We're gonna do it together. So put on your 8 or 9 out of 10. A challenge. Because challenge creates change. Put it on! Hustle, team. Put in the efforts. Final month of the year. December. This is where we lock and seal the deal with our fitness goals. Those New Year's resolutions from last year. Shoulders down. Keep that chin up. You guys look amazing. So much sweat. So much intensity. Fifteen more seconds. Our final 15 seconds of this track is going to be a seated acceleration. Reduce your gear to a 6, just below climbing, and pick it up to 100 RPM. Still a challenge in the legs. Burn them out. Burn it out, team. 3, 2, slow. All right, up next, jumps. 62 RPM, 8 out of 10, throw it on. We hold this resistance the entire track. So it is imperative you have a true, hard, heavy climbing resistance. 8 out of 10. A gear you can hold for the next little bit, but that's gonna make you work. What's a climbing ride without some jumps? Am I right? First up, we have 8 count jumps. We're gonna be hopping up out of the saddle. Just listen to my count and listen to the beat. That is the key. Hands wide. Let's bring it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, take a seat. Butt backward, 8, 7. Shifting the weight and moving the hands from the ends to out wide. Bring it back up. 8, 7, 6, 5. It's heavy. 3, 2. Take it back. 8, 6. Now I'm going to ask you to stand up and attack. Hips forward. 15 seconds here. Use that core. Drive it home. 4, 3, take a seat. Hold on to the gear, hands wide. Next up, we are cutting it in half from 8 counts to 4 counts. Catch your breath, set your intention, and don't touch the gear unless you're adding. But we have enough. Up and out. 3, 2, let's go. 4, 3, 2, take a seat. 4, 3, 2, stand it up. Butt is back. It's very small. Back, the shift in the weight. Do it again. 4, 3, 2, sit. 4, 3, 2, take a stand. 4, 3, 2, and down. Stay right here. Hold the climb. Up ahead. We're going back to those 8 count jumps. Intensity up. And hey, it's a great time for me to ask you another question about myself. So I am a cycling as well as group fitness instructor. When do you think I got certified for each of those certifications, group fitness and cycling? I can't wait to share. Oh, it's so hard not to just tell you right now. All right, up ahead, 8 counts. Just like before, how can we make it more challenging? We can control the gear a bit more, and we can add a little bit more gear. 8.5, up and out. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, take a seat, count with me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up. 8, 7, 6. Something powerful about these strong, heavy beats. Sit. Stand it up. Hold pace. Attack. For 15. Just listen to the music. Let that be the conduit to increase performance. Take a seat. Hold right here. So we already cut it in half, right? Let's cut it into a quarter. 8 2-count jumps. Are we here for it? Yes, we are. Are we ready for it? Gears on. Smiles on. Hands wide. Ready for 2-count jumps. Up and out. 1, 2. Down, 2. Up, 4, 2. Down, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Nice and quick. When we're moving faster like this, so imperative to make the movement transition small. 1, 2. Down, 2 to the end. Hold right here. All right, team. Don't touch the gear. Stand it up. We have our climbing finisher. We start right away. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. 64 on the beat. I want everyone to reach down and give me a gear. I'll explain what's to come after this 30-second effort. Straight into the work. Side to side. Perfect climbing technique. Hands to the ends. Butt tap in, the saddle behind us. Quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves. Take a seat. Reduce. 7. All right, what's up here? We have our 4-minute climbing finisher. No time to waste. That's why we started right away. 3 opportunities to reach the intensity for 30 seconds. An instant climb. Nothing fancy. Simply a heavy gear and staying on a beat. Effort 1 is done. So what could we do to make effort 2 a little less bearable? Add more gear. Give me an 8. Up and out. There it is. Elbows in, side to side movements. Reaching the summit of the mountain. Reach down, give me a gear. 9. Powerful music. Powerful people riding the bike. 4, 3, take a seat. Be kind, but not too kind. Slight reduction. 7 out of 10. Recover. Catch your breath, but stay in the effort. Final 75 seconds ahead. The first 30 is just like the last. 30 seconds stand climb. The final 45 seconds in the saddle. You versus you. Put on an 8 and take a stand. Look up. Imagine getting closer to the top, to the peak. Reach down. Give me a 9. Team, we don't fake it here on Ride with Alina. I'm working with you. Get ready to sit. Reduce the gear to a racing 5. And start to speed it up. 45 seconds until the end. Hands wide, hips forward, chest up. Pick it up to 127. Finish it, team. Here on Ride with Alina, you know it. We don't make it to the finish line. We surpass finish lines. Final 15. How fast? Spin week week 2. Finish it strong. And slow. Amazing work. We're gonna take some time to cool it down, reduce your resistance to a 2 out of 10, 2 or 3, and find an 87 RPM. Congratulations, team. That was not easy. We made it to the top and some. Let's be real, we made it to the top and then we started to decline. 9 turns of intensity, but in terms of the mountain. All right, so we have a seated acceleration just to control the legs and lower the heart rate. Hands wide, 100. The goal of any cool down is to lower the heart rate back down to resting, flush out those metabolic byproducts of the legs, so progressively reduce the resistance. Slow push up. Give me 3 shoulder rolls to the back. 2. Interlace your fingers, palms up to the sky. Drop the shoulders down. And breathe. Grab onto one wrist. Pull it to the opposite side. Then switch. Stretching out the side of the body. Those lats. And lower. Let's do a neck stretch. Ear to shoulder. Eye gaze up. And switch. When you're ready, tilt from the hip and give me an 87. We have one more opportunity to speed it up. 30 seconds, 100 RPM. Nice light here, smiles on, hands wide. So I think it's a perfect time for the final question. And this is very fitting for the season. Do you think I'm a chocolate or candy kind of person? For those of you who know me, you're probably screaming it at your screen. Because it's very obvious if you know me in person. Alright, slow it down. Just roll it out to the end. On 87, we're going to hop up off of the bike and do some static stretches to finish. Unclip, uncage, and I'll meet you at the side of the bike. Alright, so when you're ready, grab onto one foot or ankle for a quad stretch. Knees together, hips forward, and chest proud. Stretching out the front of the leg. For a deeper stretch, try pushing the hips forward. Alright, let's switch sides. We had our first snowfall here last week when I was filming, back on December 4th. Let me know down in the comments below if you've had your first snowfall yet, or if it even snows where you are from. Alright, let's cross that ankle over the opposite knee for a figure four glute stretch. Sinking the weight back, back flat, chest up. For a deeper stretch, you can push your knee down slightly. And switch. That's it. Spinmas week 2. We climb to the top. Incredible. Alright, let's stretch out the back of the legs. Dig your heel into the floor for a hamstring stretch. Pull the hips back and tilt from the hip. Alright, switch sides. Opposite leg. I'll be answering all of the questions in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Spinmas week 3. Final 2 stretches. Hands onto your handlebars, feet hip width apart, shift the weight back. Stretch out the upper back, then come up onto your tippy toes. Push away from the bike and release the lower back. Give me one deep breath in, reach up to the sky, and exhale. Amazing effort today. Spinmas week 2 checked off. We have 3 more classes to go. Next week we will have more holiday themed music, and then the week after that, number 4 will be our Christmas ride, and number 5 will be our New Year's ride. Stay tuned, and I will see you next week for week 3.